Please, let's have about 5 minute break. Let me ease myself a bit. 5 minute break, let me ease myself, then we converge by 3:40 or so. Okay, guys, let's continue. We're almost done for today. Okay, so are we back? Let's continue, please. So now, we want to respond to we're now doing our risk response execution. Quite a lot of people have left here. What's happening? I only have 6 people on the call. Wow. Salam, what's happened? Where's Joseph? Okay, Joseph is in. Where's Alabi? Adewale is here. Okay, Alabi is here now. So who is not there? Okay, my team are here, so let's move on. Yeah. I see everybody is here. So let's move on. So in the next 10-15 minutes, we'll be done. So I'm the team member now. I want to respond to some of the procedures now. Then how do you respond to it? I can't estimate for this work. You come here, the same principle, you respond, you sign off, and you reference. So under the response, you then say, yes. You come here and say, yes. Okay. You sign off if, and you sign off automatically. If you want to put a comment, you come here and put a comment. Type in your comment. Okay. The second thing is then you sign off. If you want to reference, you can also come here and do a reference. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is about issues. We'll raise some issues now. I think we'll then call it a day for today. Now, here also, I can also come here, but what I recommend is never stand on this to respond. Because if it's, for example, if I stand on this and I say yes, it will cut across A and B. So now imagine you start using this, it will cut across everything here. Are we together? So please don't stand there to respond to any procedure, because you still have to go to each of them and then put in your comment. So how do you want to respond to each of the procedure now? You go into each of the sub procedure and respond to it. So you want to say completed no exception. Yes, you can say completed no exception. Then you must uncheck the sign off and write the level of work that you have done. Don't just be signing off and say yes, no, yes, no. You must come in and write the level of work that you have done and what you have done. All together? Yeah. So the next thing to do is you do level of work and you sign off. I'm going to do one particularly, but I'm just going somewhere. Then again, you sign off and you reference. So your response could be yes, no, or completed or not possible complete. But let's say completed with an exception noted below, and that's what I'm going to. So let's say completed with exception noted below. With an exception noted below. When you say completed with an exception noted below, what do you notice? It then give you a red diamond icon. I'll wait for you though. Okay. Are we done? Okay, so let's proceed. So completed with an exception noted below. On that completed with an exception noted below, you then have a red kite, or someone is raising up his hand here. Tell them. I'm with you. Unmute yourself.
Yes, assuming you pick the option where you you suggest we shouldn't pick. For
Okay.
instance, under either substantive procedures, if you
Basic
choose
here,
any
right?
of these substances and then it runs through, how do you take it up?
Unfortunately, you might not be able to take it off. You still have to go into each of them, and then go and respond to each of them. Because you need to respond to each of the sub procedures.
Okay, that's fine.
So, for example, if this, you have to uncheck each. So you have to uncheck each of the procedure. Seldom can you see you have to uncheck this and now put in your actual response. So you have done this. You have to uncheck each of the sign-off.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. So let's move on. So now, I said completed with an exception noted below. Another completed with an exception noted below, you then have this icon that look like a, I don't know what to call it. Maybe it's a diamond. Good. Another this diamond, you then have, you've completed an exception, but you completed a procedure, but you have an exception.